Hello everyone, this is the teaser video for this coming Sunday, which would be August 12th. I'm actually only going to be speaking on 2 verses, and they're very small verses, and they're from the book of Proverbs, but for the teaser, I'm going to want you to read a little bit more. It's Proverbs 22 verses 24 to 25. Proverbs chapter 22 verses 24 to 25. Now these 2 verses are actually in a group in my Bible talks about 30 wise sayings, and they actually goes from Proverbs 22 to Proverbs 24. So you probably want to read all the wise sayings that are listed there. Obviously, Proverbs is a book of wise sayings, teaching us how to live and go about our life. And these 2, the title of my sermon is Choose Wisely. So verses 24 and 25 will give you, basically it's 2 verses that kind of go with each other. Sometimes in Proverbs the verses contradict or contrast, and sometimes they are supportive. These 2 are supportive of each other. But as you read these 2, again, they're not difficult to understand. They're very easy to understand. But see if you can get the understanding of where this could actually go in your life. It's talking about one thing here and about people, but you can think about, how does this affect my life at home with my family? How does this affect my business life? How does this affect my friends that I hang out with? How does it affect different things? Because really what this passage is, these 2 verses are saying, is based on your choices will determine what you become. And really that's something we all need to worry about and be concerned about. And sometimes those choices will dictate where people end up in their life, or how people will change in their life, and how they can have an influence on others. And one of the big keys in this verse is basically talking about your choices will, and the people you're around are going to influence you. So, are they going to influence you, or are you going to be an influence on them? And that's really where we're going to be going with on this whole passage. But I challenge you to read all 30 of the wise sayings. But the one I'm talking about today is basically choosing wisely. It's talking about our companions, the people that we hang around. And we need to realize that who we hang around is going to have a big effect on us. It's going to have a big effect on our behavior, our actions, the way we carry about, what we should show importance to. So that's why when I said your home life, your work life, your recreational life, all those things fall under these 2 verses. And you really, I'm sure we don't think about this when we look to make friends, or when we hang out with people, or when we're drawn to people. But a very simple thought or a simple question is, do I want to be like them? How many people do you hang around with that if you said, do I want to be like them? No, I really don't want to be like them. Then you probably don't want to be hanging around them, because the more we hang around people, the more we become like them, or they become like us. And for them to become like us, we need to be very mature in our journey and our faith, that we're not affected by outside influences. And that takes time in your journey. It's very easy for people to be led the other way. So again, Proverbs chapter 22 verses 24 through 25. As a teaser, read 22 through 24 and see all of the 30 wise sayings. The end of 24 has got some more wise sayings that are not considered part of the 30. But then just think about these 24 and 25. Dig a little deeper into it, examining your own personal life about that. All right? I look forward to seeing everyone on Sunday. Until then, take care. Be safe.